still a whirlwind? You were still getting used to everything. How do you feel now, two weeks in terms of how you've adjusted?
I feel pretty good. Things are getting more settled. That first 4 days was a wreck shop, but I feel good now. Things are starting to settle down. Things are becoming more familiar. So, we're on the roll right now, and just trying to continue to stack, these beautiful wins that are so hard to get day in and day out.
What's your impressions of Aaron Browning playing alongside him?
It's been, man. The first time I got traded, I didn't really spend much time with the linebackers because I was just on special teams. But this situation here, I think it's always good situation now because I know the shoes that Barron's in. Being a young guy and having so much responsibility and trying to play well on a daily basis. But I think it's actually helped our relationship. Far as us connecting the dots on what he needs to hear most and what I need most. But I think for the most part, we really gel well together. And he's a great young linebacker. He's learning. He's eager to learn. He plays hard, and I'm just excited. With my experience and the things I've learned over these past 4 years, to pass down to him, so he could go ahead and take his game to a whole nother level, as he will throughout his years of playing.
When you were in Baltimore in practice or camp, did you ever go against the offense when Lamar Jackson was leading it?
Yes.
Can you take anything from that in terms of the RPO stuff and apply it to what you're doing against Jalen Hurts this week?
I mean, that's quite similar. I would just say RPO. I mean, I've come from that role with Arizona. They run a ton of RPO. There's live action. Lamar is just practice. But I think it's just a situation where if everybody just do their job and do their job description, I think it takes care of most of the problems. What problems fall out of that is just really, tackling, angles, and, the issues that RPO could create. Let's say a guy misses a tackle on RPO. It's linebackers already up in the, plan to run because it's essentially a run, right? You don't know. But, he could miss a tackle. But I think if everybody just do their job, tackle, do a great job of doing that, and I think we'll be fine.
Kenny, what's been your impressions of Vic and his defense and maybe its ability to allow you guys at linebacker to make some plays?
Well, I've gotten a chance to really, get into his head a little bit, spending time with him over the past few weeks of seeing his overall philosophy of what he think of a defense. But, man, I always knew he was a great coach because, we had Staley last year, Brandon, and basically he was the father of what Staley brought to the Rams. So it really was a lot of carryover. But he's a very brilliant coach, very smart, thinks out the box, and I think one of the things I respect most about him is that he put his players where they're at best. And on matchups, whether it be within scheme, that's one thing you really, really don't take for granted as a player because in a lot of situations, guys be out of place and it doesn't gel well. But he's been helping us a lot, helping me a lot tremendously, and just allowing me honestly to go play too. I think he has that trust. But man, I'm just excited that I came here and I was able to help the team very, very early. Continue to learn and learn from him, and just continue to build this thing with my guys.
Kenny, could you imagine yourself being here long term?
I actually do, man. After the first full week, I said, man, Colorado is really not bad of a place. I really could see myself here because I'm from the countryside in Louisiana. So being out in LA for 6 years, and this is way much more calmer, still a lot of nature. But yeah, I definitely do see myself here long term. It's a special place to be here. Great coaches, great players, and just the atmosphere for a linebacker, for a defensive player. This is one of the places you for sure want to be.
So how do you feel like you fit in both on the field and in the locker room?
Well, I think I'm a likable guy. Outside of that is about my performance, and I think the guys, they respect the way I come to work each and every day, and I show up on Sundays with my energy, with making plays, and just making sure I'm in the right space of mental, and I think it gels well, man. I've known some guys honestly on the team. One of the guys, Chubb, we went through the draft process together and the training process, and just hearing from guys what it's like. Everyone seems to really, really enjoy here, and I'm just happy I'm here, happy I'm healthy, happy that the guys welcome me with open arms to go out there and just do my job and really get us rolling.
Is that part of what led you to run over to Teddy there during his interview on Sunday?
I was just excited for Teddy, man. We had talked a few days before then, and I was just telling him, how special we could be, and he just got to go out there and do his job, and he did. I think he had a ton of fun playing Sunday. But yeah, just me showing love, man. I'd be more excited when guys have a lot more success than I do at any position. So just always give them love, because it's like I said, it's hard to win. It's hard to be consistent, perform at a high level every single Sunday. Even you guys expect us to, but we're human at the end of the day, and I just was super happy for him. Happy teammate.
For those of us who may not know what it's like, what is that adrenaline rush like for you and the entire unit? First, when the opponent says they're going to go for it on 4th and short, and then when you can stop.
I think it just starts with your preparation during the week, right? You always put yourself mentally and emotionally in those situations to where teams are actually going to take a chance. I think this year there's a stat out there that there's more 4th down attempts than there have ever been in the NFL. Part of that has been, offense have developed the idea that they could actually get 1 or 2 yards with some designed plays. But as a defensive player, you really just have to be alert for those situations. Let's say they go hurry up, right tempo. You want to be in the right mind frame, expecting that before it happens, and then you get a knee-jerk reaction and you don't know what the hell you're doing. So I think that's just part of prep, to where when it happens in the game, you're already ready for it, because you expect them to go for it on 4th down in certain situations, especially when they have to score and get a first down and put points on the board. And I think that's just a combination of me just being experienced over the years, and just knowing what to expect, knowing what's about to come my way, and yeah, I think that's how you handle those situations, your preparation.
Okay, how much were you able to marry what Brandon called certain things that Vic's calling it now, and then how much are you relying on Justin and Kareem to straighten things out, just in case you're not 100% sure?
I mean, it's honestly, for me, the carryover is just understanding the differences between the little intricacies of our defense, but most of it is the same, just maybe a different term, or maybe my eyes need to be looking at something else compared to this past defense. But much of it is carryover, and so our leaders on the team, Jay Sims and K-Jack on the back end, man, they just make things so calm for the squad, really. And man, they're just great guys to have out there, especially when you got to communicate, especially when you go out there and got to have moments. Those are some good guys that you can feel it presence there with you. And I think, like I said, it just allows you to go out there and do your job, man. And I think that's what happens whenever you have a team structure like this, where you have older guys that know what they're supposed to do, have been doing it for a high level. I think it's a great thing for even younger guys, or even guys who's in the middle of it, like myself, to just just to gel and just go do your part. So very, very grateful that we have those guys. Those guys are 2 great leaders and 2 great ball players that we for sure are excited to have to carry us out through this long year.
Thanks,
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.